Hey, what is up there, guys, and welcome back to a brand new episode of The Evolve. So today I want to talk about Iron Mike. I want to talk about Mike Tyson, because Mike Tyson, he had, just a day ago, he had a gun pull out on him. But before I get into that, let me just say that Mike Tyson, he done had his trials, his tribulations. His story is quite a amazing story, from where he was to the person he is today. Let me tell you, this guy is a inspiration and definitely a example with us all. But we're talking about someone that has had many run-ins with the law, that has been in prison and then got out of prison and said that I wish I could stay longer because I was having sexual relationships with the prison counselor. This is the guy that we're talking about, that used to be. Well, in today's story, Mike Tyson, he was at a comedy, he was like at a stand-up comedy, The Sunset. You can see Mike Tyson right here. He's sitting, he's got some homies, but then this guy, he comes out of nowhere, and he come up, he want clout. He actually said it. He's like, Mike Tyson, you can help me, stand up. He was asking Mike Tyson to fight him so he can get some clout. He's like, you can help me out of my situation. I want all the fade, is what he's quoted saying. Go to TMZ and watch this video. But what happens next? One of Mike Tyson's bodyguards or friends, he gets up. You can see this guy in the red and blue and the white hat. He gets in front and he's like, back up, get off of Mike. Mike was just sitting there, and this guy's steady talking. He's like, Mike, come on. And then he started getting hostile. I'm not playing. I want the smoke. Come at me right now. So then the guy in the red and the blue, as you can see in this picture, he then proceeds to tell that guy to get out of here, and he pushes him. He shoves him out the way. Now, when he shoves him out the way, the guy does this. He pulls out a gun. Now, you can barely see it. He pulls out a gun and he points it. Now, the crowd disperse, and even this guy, the bodyguard, he backs up. He gets out the way. It was pretty crazy. Like I said, you'll have to go to the TMZ video to go check out what happens. I mean, the camera drops, the cameraman falls, everybody just disperse, gets out the way. But everyone except Mike Tyson? You see, Mike Tyson, through all of this, he sat there with a gun pointed in his face, with a gun pointing out everyone. Mike Tyson, he just stood there. Not only did he sit there as if whatever, but he told the guy to come over. While the gun is pointing in Mike Tyson's face, he said, guy, come over. And he offered the guy, not the fade, but he offered the guy a hug. Yes, the guy was pointing a gun at everybody, telling Mike Tyson to get up and fight, and Mike Tyson said, you just need a hug. The guy comes over and gets the hug, was humbled, and everybody had separated. It was just him and Mike. Mike gave him a hug, and the guy in the video, he was apologetic. He thanked Mike Tyson, but then he started talking more stuff to the guy in the red hat and whatnot. But Mike Tyson, he just offered grace, just grace and love and positivity. This ain't the Mike Tyson of the past. The Mike Tyson of the past would have knocked him out, but that's why it's so inspiring. Such a change. You don't have to be the same person. You don't have to be negative. You don't have to be toxic all the time. Mike Tyson really is an example to us all, man. And like I said, he separated that guy from everybody else, and sometimes that's what we need. We need separation from toxic people. Now, separation is not segregation. See, separation is a choice that you do to better yourself. It's a established choice. A segregation, it's something that is imposed upon us by superiors, meant to demean us. But separation can be good at times, and I like how Mike Tyson separated the guy from the atmosphere, everything that was going on, and he just offered grace and positivity. What a story. Like I said, he is an example for us all. And I want to say, if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. I thank you guys for watching. And like I say, as always, KIP, keep it positive. Character first. Thanks for watching.